Alright, you can stop scrolling. We need to talk about the DJI Osmo Action 6. For what feels like forever, we've been swimming in rumors, but a fresh batch of leaks just dropped, giving us our clearest picture yet of the launch window and, more importantly, the price. I'm going to break down when you can actually buy this thing, what it'll cost, and how it's shaping up against the Action 5 Pro. It looks like the action camera world is about to get a serious shakeup, because the Osmo Action 6 feels like it's right around the corner. For months, all we had were whispers and some grainy, low-res photos. But now, the good stuff is coming from official regulatory filings. This isn't just random chatter anymore. We're looking at what seems to be the finished product. The latest images have hit the web and are already causing a stir. And why is everyone so excited? Because these leaks are pointing to some monster upgrades that could seriously challenge the king of action cams. We're talking about a potential 1-inch sensor, maybe even 8K video, and a really interesting battery situation that suggests DJI is planning a 2-camera attack on the market. You're going to want to stick around for this. The release date window, okay? Let's tackle the big one. When is the DJI Osmo Action 6 actually coming out? Early rumors pointed to February 2025, which came and went, likely due to some pipeline delays. But the newest, most credible info, especially from recent FCC filings, gives us a much tighter launch window. Multiple sources are now pointing to a release sometime between June and October of 2025. This lines up perfectly with DJI's track record. The Action 3 dropped in September 2022, the Action 4 in August 2023, and the Action 5 Pro in September 2024. A late summer or early fall release, probably September 2025, seems like a safe bet, putting it in a direct face-off with whatever GoPro has planned. The smoking gun here is that DJI's 180-day FCC confidentiality period just expired. Historically, that's the final signal that an official announcement is imminent, usually within the next 30 to 60 days. So yeah, maybe start thinking about your wallet this fall. The price? How much will it cost? Now, the number you've been waiting for. Predicting the exact price tag is always a bit of a guessing game, but the leaks give us a pretty solid idea. Looking at how they priced the Action 5 Pro and the rumored new features, we should expect a small, but probably justified, price bump. The Osmo Action 5 Pro launched at $349 for the standard combo and went up to $449 for the adventure combo. For the Action 6, the leaks suggest a standard model could land anywhere from $329 to $429. But this is where it gets really interesting. Filings have confirmed to different battery sizes, a 1770 mAh version, and a beefier 1950 mAh version. This is a huge clue that DJI is probably releasing to separate models a standard Osmo Action 6 and a more powerful Osmo Action 6 Pro, if they do go with a dual-camera strategy. The pricing will almost certainly reflect that. The standard model would be for the more casual buyer, while a Pro or Adventure combo, with that bigger battery and other advanced features, could push the price from $479 up to maybe $579. Some insiders are even placing that premium version in the $450 to $500 range. This two-tiered approach lets DJI fight GoPro at the entry level while also offering a beast of a camera for the pros. This 2-camera plan is a massive deal. What do you think about it? Would you grab a standard, more affordable Action 6, or are you willing to shell out more for a Pro version with all the bells and whistles? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you're finding this breakdown useful, do me a solid and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. We're planning a full, hands-on review the moment this camera is released, and you won't want to miss it. The leaked specs, the true GoPro killer. This is where the Osmo Action 6 looks ready to leave its mark. The rumored upgrades aren't just minor tweaks, they feel like a direct shot at the top of the action camera food chain. First, the sensor, the holy grail of camera upgrades. Several reports are saying the Action 6 will boast a massive 1-inch sensor. That would be a huge leap from the already great 1.3-inch sensor in the Action 5 Pro and would dwarf the GoPro Hero 13 Black's 1.9-inch sensor. A 1-inch sensor means way better low-light performance, much better dynamic range, and that beautiful, cinematic depth of field that action cams have always struggled with. Next up, video specs. The leaks are pointing toward 5.3K video at 60 FPS, which would put it right on par with GoPro's best. Some of the more optimistic rumors even whisper about 8,000 video, though that remains more speculative. What's really exciting for slow-motion fans is the potential for 4K at an insane 120 FPS, or even to 40 FPS. That would be an absolute game-changer for capturing those epic, buttery smooth action shots. The battery situation is another key upgrade. The dual options 1770 mAh and 1950 mAh show DJI is focused on endurance. The Action 5 Pro was already a champ in this area, and while its real-world record time varies, any improvement here is a massive win for creators who need to film all day. Other rumored goodies include next-gen stabilization with Rocksteady 3.0 Plus and Horizon Steady, better connectivity with Bluetooth 5.1 and dual-band Wi-Fi for faster file transfers, and possibly more internal storage, maybe even 64 GB. On the durability front, it's expected to be waterproof up to 20 meters without a case, which is double the depth rating of the GoPro Hero 13. The design and the mystery feature. Looking at the leaked images, DJI isn't reinventing the wheel with the design, and that's a good thing. It looks a lot like the Osmo Action 5 Pro, keeping that super practical dual-screen setup. That's great news for vloggers or anyone who just wants to frame a shot without guessing. The lens on the front does look a little chunkier, which makes sense if they had to fit that rumored 1-inch sensor inside. But there's one little mystery that has the forums buzzing. Tucked right below the front screen is a weird, pill-shaped component that wasn't there before. What is it? Speculation is all over the place. Some say it's just a fancy new LED indicator, while others think it could be an IR sensor, a third microphone for better audio, or even some kind of programmable touch button. Whatever it is, it's new, and it shows DJI is still trying to innovate. So, let's tie this all together. The DJI Osmo Action 6 is shaping up to be a monster release. We're looking at a launch sometime between late summer and early fall 2025, with September being the most likely bet. Expect a dual model release, with prices starting around $329 for a standard version and climbing towards $579 for a fully loaded Pro model. The showstoppers are that rumored 1-inch sensor and high-end video specs, which could set a new standard for image quality in an action cam. Add in better battery life, deeper waterproofing, and smarter features, and the Osmo Action 6 feels less like an update and more like a statement. It's obvious DJI has been listening and is gearing up to deliver a powerful, polished camera designed to take the crown. Of course, nothing is official until we hear it from DJI, but when the leaks are this consistent and backed by regulatory filings, it's tough not to get hyped. We'll be keeping our ears to the ground for any official news. Thanks for hanging out and digging into these DJI Osmo Action 6 leaks with me. If you're as excited about this camera as I am, hit that like button to let me know. And definitely subscribe and turn on all notifications so you're the first to see our full, in-depth review when it finally launches. Until then, keep on creating.